So I'm Dan, Martin's lad. So yeah, we're just walking around Baitings Dam. So yeah, the dam itself, I'm a bit of a history buff when it comes to stuff like this. It was built in 1956, as it said on the wall there. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff about when these dams were made. Like, there were massive big protests like there were in Wales, and there wasn't really. I mean, they were quite secluded, desolate areas. I mean, this one just had the Packhorse Bridge and a little dam down there. As you can see, that was built in the I think mid to late 1920s. You can see also see the foundation. I mean, from my understanding, it was for building the dam wall, which were normally like Irish navvies who were doing that kind of thing. So yeah, we'll just carry on walking if you want. So yeah, a lot of these dams were made after the Second World War. You had the baby boom, and you know, people coming to settle into the UK, so they needed more water. And a lot, especially places like Scamenden, people got these ideas. It's all like a big village and stuff like that. What happened were a lot of these areas became derelict, especially after the First World War. I mean, the amount of people who got killed the amount of people who died in the First World War. So these areas just sort of ran into ruin, and they were very secluded areas, and so they were just empty places in valleys, and that's when they made these artificial dams. But yeah, but as you can see around here, you've got bits of foundations. I mean, it's certainly not a place where you'd want to jump in and start going swimming. I mean, you can see bits in there, like you've got that little cliff area there and stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah, it's like an inlet there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Across there, which it would create currents and.
Yeah. I mean, looking at that, you're looking at about 20, 30 feet, aren't you? Right there, and you know, that's, you know, a lot of people think when they're jumping into these places, it's like jumping into a swimming pool, and obviously you could see with bits of stuff here. I mean, these were just built sort of solely to store water. I mean, they weren't built for as a lake or anything like that. It was just basically, if things were a bit too high, you'd knock them down. That's why you see in certain other places you'll always see bits of foundations and stuff like that, especially with the dam wall and the bridge there. As long as the water could reach a certain height, we weren't that bothered. So yeah, that's my understanding anyway.
I've actually done an abseil down this dam wall. Even though I've got a fear of heights, that were quite quite hair raising. I think I did it for the Red Cross charity. Looking across to the far side, there's another dam further down which were built before this one, Ryburn Dam, which is a bit more ornate than this one. I think it was built in the 30s.
1931, I think
31,
it was.
yeah. Like I say, it's a bit more ornate. It looks more, well, this looks like a lake in Scotland or somewhere, and it is quite nice to have a walk around there. Yeah, so yeah. So what else you can think of, Dan?
No, I've said bits and bats of this area. I mean, natural waterfalls and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, to fill a valley, you don't really, you just need to fill water. I mean, this will be all filled by Christmas again, so. But in ways, it's nice to see, isn't it? Like, it's like going, sort of seeing what it was like in the past.
As a valley.
Yeah. I mean, that little dam there, that was made in the 1920s as sort of a smaller one. I'm not right sure about that one, but yeah, it's still relatively deep. I mean, I still wouldn't want to jump in there. I mean, it'd be a lot deeper. looking at the previous pictures of the dam wall, I mean, it's still quite deep in that area as well. So
Yeah.
it's probably.
I can see like an old track leading down there, can't you?
Yeah. I mean, these had all been. There'd have been a track going along here and stuff like that. There's Booth Wood as well. I mean, just to keep note as well. One of the last reservoirs to be built in the UK was Booth Wood Reservoir, which was, I think it was 1971. That was one of the last ones to be built, so it's showing you how long ago it was since reservoir was built around here. I mean, I think Scamenden Dam was finished in 1967. That's the one where there's a couple of buildings there, and allegedly Daniel Defoe wrote Robinson Crusoe and all these places. What else did he write? Robinson Crusoe and I can't remember which other ones he wrote. He actually wrote that while he was travelling through the valley, and allegedly stayed at the old pub which is underneath Scamenden Dam when he was walking through. So yeah, but yeah, it were, like I said, they were all built in between the 1930s, after the Second World War, really, 1950s, 1960s. A lot of these places, I mean, like I say, a lot of them were quite desolate as well. I mean, they were very sort of out of the way. There weren't many roads there. It were just, for anyone to move into there, they'd have had to put more money in than actually building the reservoir, I reckon. I mean, putting roads in and stuff like that, redoing the routes and everything. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we've covered everything there, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I just wish to add, it's this YouTube channel, I just did it really for a bit of fun. It's reaching people across the world, which is quite amazing really for me. Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's just, like I say, it's informative and just a bit of fun. Don't take it too serious. As you already know, I'm not to scratch with this high-tech stuff, so what you see is what you get really. There'll be no music or clever fading or anything like that. It's just how it is. Alright then, thank you very much.